My name's Jack Branch. I'm a coach at Aberfeldy Boxing Club in Poplar, East London, E14. I'm here with Ben Hatchet. He's come down to the gym today to help us get our message out for our anti-knife crime campaign, Stop the Stabbing, Stick to Jabbing.
So how did you get in touch with Ben? Did you just reach out to him?
I just reached out to Ben on YouTube after watching his story on James English podcast. I was very inspired by Ben's story in general and the road to redemption. I'm a big fan of the law of attraction, the book The Secret, and when Ben mentioned it, we knew he was the man to reach out to for help.
So why is this message important to you?
This message is very important because we're in a community in Poplar, East London. There's a very high gang and knife crime rate around here. A lot of kids are being groomed into gangs, street life, carrying weapons, all the rest of the stuff that comes with it. We've got a positive space that we've built specifically for the community, and we just want as many young kids off the streets putting on boxing gloves instead of picking up weapons.
And has it proved to be successful, do you think?
Yeah, it has. We've got up to 200 members now, 196 members I think in the last 11 weeks that we've been open, so onwards and upwards from here. We're hoping to get to 1,000 by the end of next year.
Obviously for me, Jack, coming up, support what you're doing, obviously the anti-knife. I'm always going to support the full anti-knife, but I wanted to come to, well, in the South Coast there is a problem with knife crime. I know up in London where it's bigger population, all that, London is a lot worse. That's why I travel up here, do you know what I mean, to come out and to show support and that. I think what you're doing is amazing. I think,
thank you.
You know what I mean, what you're actually doing in the real, the message that I'm trying to do is trying to inspire and that. I haven't got a gym, I haven't got the space. All I'm trying to do is go and put that seed of belief into people's heads and to
get them to help.
Yeah, and try and inspire, but actually having a space and that's creating that where they can actually come is amazing. I can only throw the seed out there and head to come to places like this. So for me to come and support Ambassador, do you know what I mean? I'm 100% I was going to, the message, stop the stabbing, stick to jabbing.
Yeah,
it's important, it is, and that's why I had to come up here, that's why I travel up. It's because I think what you're doing is amazing. And I think you keep doing it, you will definitely hit the numbers and that as well.
Yeah. We appreciate your support, as you know, Ben. We're very grateful for having you, and your door's open to you any time, mate.
Yeah. We've had some good names now as well come through the door and that as well.
Yeah,
it's important.
We've had, sadly we lost him a few weeks ago, Heavy D. He was a big member of our gym here, so it's a big loss to, obviously, to the gym, but more importantly, God bless him. Our prayers and thoughts go out to his family and friends at this time. We have Barry Smith, a pro coach, comes down here sometimes with a few of his fighters. Prince Patel, Under Ozgul, he was a bronze Turkish Olympian. The doors are opening up to us slowly but surely, but it's all positive.
So for me, you've seen the message that I'm trying to do, Jack.
Yeah.
You've seen what I did, obviously, you've seen the podcast,
yeah.
A lot of people obviously reached out. Do you think what I'm doing is going to have effect on the people that...
Definitely. If people can't take motivation and inspiration from someone like your story, then I don't really know what to say to them people, because everyone that's listened to the story, that's approached me, Ben, you're in contact with Ben, tell him it's inspiring. They want a copy of the book. I've had a lot of people asking me for a copy of the book. We'll have to buy it on Amazon, put some money in Ben's pocket.
I don't know where the money goes. I've done it through a ghost, I've done it through someone at the minute. But I mostly did that book anyway to try and the same as I'm doing now. It's just try and put it out and inspire. I get nothing from what I'm doing. But it's the message, it's important. It's like you were here, you're community based as well.
Yeah, that's it. So we're a charity interest company, so we're all a non-profit organisation. We're all volunteers here.
Yeah. And that's what I think it's about. I think that's why I got a lot of love for this gym and that what you're doing and that up here and that. I just think trying out there, literally make a difference, putting yourself out there as well. Because the area's a rough area and that as well.
Yeah, it's a proper community, a Cockney community as they used to call it. But there's good and bad in every community. But just round here in this borough, it just seems that the knife crime rate, the youngsters want to play with knives instead of playing with each other on Xbox or come into boxing, football. It just seems that sport is just the furthest thing away from young kids' minds at the minute.
I think the sports are made feel like I said, if it was football, if it was art, or anything that I was passionate about, I'd be doing. But
you'd throw yourself into it full pelt.
But me, it's with the boxing. That's why I'm, do you know what I mean, travelling up to these gyms. That's what obviously, you know, I'm making my debut coming up. But it's all messing around for me. It was about boxing. That's what I'm trying to show. That's what I'm trying to show the young guys, and that's why it's important for me to hear the feedback from you, someone like coaching here at boxing gym. Like, am I actually doing something good? Do you get what I mean? Like, am I
trust the
like,
process, mate. You're doing good things, mate. Just carry on doing. I just want
younger lads. I just want young lads, guys, girls. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, just anyone who needs a bit of focus in their life.
To be able to come in and walk into a gym like this. I've seen what you do. I've spoken numerous times, and you know, if I lived up here and then come into a gym for welcome, like the gym I am at, that would do when I fight out of, like with me, my mental health and that, you know, I was funny with gyms, but I go to, and, you know what I mean?
You feel like home.
Exactly.
Like home. That's what the boxing gyms should be like.
That's exactly what you should be sort of doing. Like, so I think the work that you're doing is absolutely amazing.
Thank you. So all of this was put together by the owner, Kirk Whitelock. Amazing man. He does a lot of stuff in this local community. He's run most of the football teams around here for the last 30 years. He doesn't make a single penny for his pocket out of this place. Everything is just all for the community. So big props to Kirk Whitelock, because without him I wouldn't have the opportunity to be giving back how I am, and me and Ben wouldn't be standing here today.
I've loved Kirk, man.